My name is Coswa Cole, and this is my video essay for the Cappel Scholarship, where I will be answering the question, what do you believe is the most surprising and impactful scientific finding in the last 5 years, and how do you believe it has the potential to transform our understanding of the natural world? In our modern-day technology era, there have been many advancements, ranging from vaccines for deadly epidemics, implantable devices for organ function, and much more. One of these advancements is the cluster regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats, or CRISPR for short. CRISPR is a form of gene editing technology that has been explored and experimented with since 1987, when it was first discovered through E. coli by a Japanese scientist named Yoshizumi Ishino. CRISPR has been used to accelerate experiments, grow pesticide-resistant crops, and has now been approved for treatment for beta thalassemia and has become the cure for sickle cell disease. While it has already accomplished great feats, I believe that CRISPR has the potential to cure much more conditions, such as AIDS, diabetes, lupus, blindness, and much more. As somebody whose family genes contain some of these diseases, I want to acknowledge these great steps in research as they can change my future too. Future generations can live their lives without having to worry about developing a chronic disease later on in life, something that I carry with everything that I do, as have the generations before me. This current research on potential cures via CRISPR can have a huge impact on the way that we perceive diseases and can also increase the chances of surviving even the deadliest illnesses. If CRISPR can reach its true potential and cure chronic ailments, we can find the nature of these conditions as well. For example, researchers have recently discovered that lupus occurs due to a molecular defect that promotes the disease. But if we can find a way to inject CRISPR through the cells that cause this molecular defect, we can reverse the condition, which can answer many unanswered questions with just one solution. This invention can make a great impact all across the globe and can also cure chronic illnesses that have plagued our society for centuries. For example, if we were to solve diabetes via CRISPR, we would be saving thousands of people from paying extra money for insurance and insulin. In the bigger picture, people won't have to spend countless amounts of money trying treatments that may or may not work entirely. With CRISPR, we can identify the genes that will cause harm and edit them out without having to risk any lives or anybody's financial status. It can become a symbol of hope for those who had none with their initial diagnosis. Scientists are still discovering and testing ways to insert the CRISPR into the body through more accessible forms, such as a topical gel, skin grafts, vaccines with modified cells, etc. I believe this has the potential to impact our understanding of the natural world, as scientists have figured out a way to edit the very fabric that makes a person a person. If scientists continue to research CRISPR in depth, I believe that we can find a way to catch these diseases before they even occur. For example, on my mother's side of the family, women typically have a higher chance of developing dementia than men do. My grandmother inherited it, my mom has it, and I too. My grandma has felt the effects of dementia, and I do not wish to see the same for my mother and I. Research is still being conducted, but so far, CRISPR seems to be promising in stopping the production of the gene that causes dementia. Being able to see technology reverse the effects of a degenerative disease, such as dementia, is a huge step forward in combating something that we thought was impossible and had so many questions about, which is another reason why CRISPR is why we have to change the way that we understand our natural world and see that we can take charge of our own futures and change them. Thank you.